the Kitty Cat Snack Shack. Fast food for famished felines.
Nice place you got here.
A little bijou, perhaps, but I like to think of it as home. Now, let me see here. Casserole of duck, duck with cherries, duck with chestnuts, duck with pineapple, duck pate. Oh, here we are. Duck à l'orange.
What are we having?
Oh, I'm having you for lunch.
Yes, I know. But what are we going to eat?
Oh, a surprise. I'll whip us up something.
My mother must have been thinking about someone else. She told me to wear a cat.
Oh, mothers are all the same. They seem to think it's a part of their duty to keep us from having fun. But not my mother, you see. Oh, no. She was different. Do you know what she used to say to me? You can scratch the antique furniture to sharpen up your claws. You can lacerate the cushions if you're ever stuck indoors. You can dig up all the flowers from the freshly planted beds. And with articles of clothing, it's okay to pull some threads. But I remember as a kindergarten kitten, one phrase that left me singularly smitten. You can play with your food for you eat it. You can treat your child for you. Play with your food, you can't eat it. So just let me play with you. Play with your food before you bite it. You can talk your tongue before you lunch. Play with your food, why fight it? It's a crazy little game called lunch. So, tell me, Ducky, what would you like to play? It can be anything, and I won't tell your mother.
Anything? Well, I'd like to paddle in the puddles, dabble in the mud, chase the bats in the shallows. Then maybe it's time to slide in the slime through and show you find marshmallows. Go and slay a dragonfly, watch water bubble in waves. To say that cats are dangerous is clearly not the case.
Oh, I'd like to play a game sharp and witty, and preferably with something imprinty. You can wait your food before you nibble. You can just forge on point slice. You can wait your food, but don't dribble. My mama gives the best advice. You can wait your food before you go bit. You can mess with your meal before you lunch. You can play with your food and hope it hits a crazy little thing called lunch.
We could go rushing the rushes, dashing down a ditch, finding a place where it's party. Then make a little camp there, go sit and forget for me and make them party. And if the other ducklings want to come join our games, they have to make a promise first to stop calling me names.
Oh, I'll help you to forget the way they stole it. Just as soon as I have got my napkin folded. Oh, oranges?
I don't know, I've never tried one.
Well, suck on this. It's a crazy little game called lunch. There's been a drought for as long as anyone can remember. Well, since me and my husband moved out to this God-forsaken Dust Bowl, there has been no rain. The farm was dying, and we needed money desperately, so my dear Alexander signed for the army. I didn't want him to go. No wife likes to see her husband signed up to get himself slaughtered, but it was the only way. I cried the day that he came home from the barber. His tousled blonde hair was gone, shaved off like his beard. The only thing the same about him was his loving blue eyes. Well, I put on a brave face, and so did he. But loneliness is a bitter feeling. We were married just 2 short years. Now it might be the end. I cried out to God in agony, but only the dusty wind replied. It's the only thing that I ever heard. But came home for Christmas, and he'd grown a little stronger and a little rougher, but his eyes were still the same. Oh, and they lit up when he kissed me. He said that he was going to be deployed again soon. We had a little over 3 months together. And we kissed every chance that we got. But then the day came for him to leave, and he took my hands, and he said, "Belle, if you never come home again, the sky will cry, and there will be rain for you in the farm. You can start over. And I promise, if you find a new man, I will be smiling down from heaven." His eyes twinkled when he said this. I never wanted that moment to end. That was the only time that I ever prayed for the rain never to come. But his letter did. The man stopped on my front doorstep and he gave it to me. I could feel his necklace inside. I looked up to the man, but all he did was stare at his boots! That was when I knew that my Alexander was dead. I didn't leave my room and I didn't eat for weeks. All I did was stare at our pictures and where he used to sleep at night. On those weeks that I prayed. Well, they were the rainiest weeks that that town had ever seen. God gave us the rain. But he took my Alexander away from me. There are no fair trades in this life. And Alexander was not a fair trade for the rain. What? Can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me? Wherefore? Oh me, what news is this, my love? Are you not my Sander? I know Termia. I'm as fair now as I were ere while. night you left me. Why so you left me? God's forbid it. In earnest shall I say.
I, by my life, I never did desire to see thee more. Be certain of the truth, 'tis no jest. Before we have hope, of question, of doubt, that I do hate thee and love Helena.
You juggler! You pagan-blossom! Why have you come by night and stole my lost heart away from him? Fine, Mr. Faith. Have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie, fie, you counterfeit! You puppet, you! Puppet! Why so? That may goes the game. Now I perceive that she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height. With her personage, her tall personage, her high pursuit. She hath prevailed with him. She's wrong. So high in his esteem, because I am so dwarfish and so low. How low am I? Thou painted Mabel! Speak! How low am I? Oh, I am not yet so low that my nails can reach
Sophie and Della stand on sill, look down, crazy coats of town.
Intertwined comets, we will stream the nightmare of triangle bosses. Joseph Ashe, Max Blank, Isaac Harris. It was close to closing time. Our bosses of the locked doors of sweetheart contracts, in puffs and tendrils of silent telephones, disconnected hoses, barred shutters, fire escapes, dangling into perpetual no help on earth, in heaven. It was spring. The Lord is my shepherd, green pastures, still waters, anoint his heads, with oil overflowing, prepares to table. Now, our arms around each other, we thread the needle where no rich man can go. Sitting near its axle,